Oh, look at this. Bit of a disaster.
Fish on.
What's happening, everyone? Today, myself and Connor are going camping on Cruit Island. So we're going to camp down the night, do a bit of exploring, do a bit of fishing, cook up some grub, and yeah, just see what happens. Go swimming. Don't get too many days like this. It's roasting today, so yeah, we'll see how we get on. Should be a bit of crack. So we're going to camp down here, down along this beach somewhere nice and flat, and we're going to set up our tent, and then once we do that, I think we'll head away and explore a bit, maybe go for a swim somewhere. Yeah, so that's the plan of attack. Not a bad place to camp though. That beach is stunning. You see Iron Moor in the background over there. Right, we got our tent set up. We're going to go for a bit of a walk now and scope out some places to go fishing and go swimming later maybe. But this is some spot to pitch a tent. Private beach to ourselves. It's cool, you can see all the old stone ditches running the whole way down there, all the way down to the sea. There's a nice beach over a bit farther from here called Trajarrig, and we're just kind of walking in the general direction of that, and we'll just see what we find along our way. Wow, look at that. That was unreal. Another nice wee beach way up there. Yeah, I'd say we'll go fishing down here later, down along these rocks. I'd say we'll have a good enough chance of getting something, a pollock or a mackerel hopefully. It's very sunny today though, so it mightn't be the best for fishing, but sure, we'll give it a go anyway. The water looks very inviting, looks lovely. Such nice colours. I was actually down here for a walk a couple months ago, and just exactly where I'm standing, myself and my dad were down, and we just walked up to this point here and we're looking out here, and just up there you could just see two baby otters, and they're just swimming and playing with each other in the tide as the tide was going out. And we were watching them for about 5 minutes, but they never seen us because we were a good bit away from them. But that was nice to see. Otters are a good sign to see, you know the coastline's healthy if there's otters. The bog cotton's fairly blooming this time of year, look at it all. Wow, look at the colours of the water, it's so cool. Different blues and greens. Looks so nice. You can really see like the nice green colour up in the shallow end at the beach. Yeah, it does look deep. I say it gets deep quick there. But this isn't Trajarrig. Trajarrig's a bit farther over, so we're going to head over there. And you'll see why it's called Trajarrig in a couple of moments. It's so calm here, you can't hear a sound apart from the birds singing and Connor walking. It's a nice landscape here. It's just bog right down to the water's edge. Hop, skip and a jump, Connor. Nearly messed it up. Just across the way from where we are is Cruit Island over there. It doesn't look too far away today on a clear day. This place is mental in the winter time and during big storms. There's days it be that rough here, you'd hardly come down for a walk. The sea be that rough. Today isn't one of those days, thankfully. I always think these old stone ditches look so cool. I wonder when they were made, or how old they are, or what the land would have looked like back when the people would have made them, compared to what it looks like now. It's very overgrown. There's an ooh of jas and show off here now. I'm going to show you in a minute, down this wee valley here. You would just walk past here, you wouldn't even think there's anything here, like the path just goes way up here. Down to the right here, there's a nice surprise, a scenic surprise. A bit steep, mind you. Jeez, is there the height of you, Connor? Oh, look at the size of that spider web. Look at the size of that thing. Not sure you can really see it in camera. He's a fair few flies caught. Oh, look at this. A bit hard to get down to. A nice echo in here too. It's actually massive when you're down here. It's not really focusing out the exit there, or entrance. You can see out past it. There's a nice view outside it. It's low tide now, so the water's not that high in it. But at high time during one of them big winter storms I was on about, where we were walking down, like in the path, you would see the waves and the wash just spraying up there at high tide during a big winter storm. It's nice to come down into it today when it's a bit calmer, see it from a different perspective. A bit slippy down here. Look at that, the way the seas wash that rope in. It's just wrapped around the rock. It's where somebody put it there. Look at the size of these big boulders. You wouldn't even think they'd fit in the cave. However they got in here. Jeez, I tell you, I would not be standing here in the winter time. The water's so clear down there, you can see down at the bottom. Wave butter. The camera won't really pick up, it won't focus properly. But this is the cave. It's cool to think people just walk past here every day, like walking over the top of that, and they might not know that big cave's underneath it. Right, landing with your eye, Connor. That's like the entrance to the cave down there. So we were basically standing down at the mouth of that a minute ago. If you're cold later, Connor, you can just go out and pick a heap of bog cotton, stuff it down your sleeping bag. I love how overgrown everything is this time of year. All the flowers are blooming. Good for the bees. We have made it to Trajarug. Alright, the water looks lovely here too. As far as I know, you're not supposed to swim at this beach though. I'm not sure if there's bad currents or something, but I just know you're not supposed to swim here. So Trajarug got its name from the colour of its sand. It's famous down in Cruit Island for having this kind of red colour sand. So that's where the Jarrag red, and that's where the name of the beach came from. You can see here. Don't know how well it shows up. But the sand is like a very reddy colour. Compared to normal sand, a bit whiter. But yeah, it's a really nice beach. You can see like the different stages of sand. Like down here you have like the finer stuff. And then up here you have the stuff that's not quite as fine. It's like bigger, chunkier shells. This is a lovely beach. Not a person on it. No. Right, I think we'll make our way back to our camp. Might go for a swim somewhere. Maybe that first beach we've seen. What do you reckon?
I think so.
Vamos. Cruit Island's fairly big. It's kind of best known for a couple of things. It has a golf course down the bottom of it, which is pretty popular. Donegal O'Donnell used to live here, and he's also quite popular. And there's a cool bridge. Once you drive over to Cruit Island, there's a bridge you drive across, and then there's like a pedestrian or a footbridge with an arch on it. And it's popular for swimming and jumping off, especially now during the summertime when it's warm. Yeah, I think we're gonna go swimming here. We're gonna go get our stuff and come back and go for a swim here. I have a snorkeling mask with me, so I might go for a bit of a snorkel and see if I can see anything. Right, we got our towels from the tent. I also got my mask, and I brought some wine gums for the walk. Sun's starting to come out again for us. The sky's a bit blue, but it is not very warm. Jesus. Right. It's actually not that bad. Right, while Connor still makes up his mind of what he's at, I'm gonna go for a snorkel and see if I can see anything. Connor! Look! That's the dinner caught. Found a nice spider crab when I was out snorkeling. I think this is a female, just by the way her pouch is. I think it's a female, but I'm not entirely sure. But you can eat these, but we're not going to eat them tonight anyway. But yeah, he's pretty cool looking. He's very prehistoric looking, with a shell. Yeah, I'll let him down here and watch him walk away. Right, I'm gonna go out again to see if I can find anything else. I went out the left side that time, but I'll go out the right side this time. See if we can find any more crabs or any other creatures. Right, I didn't see much else after that. I seen a couple of wrasse swimming around and a few shoals of sand eels, but that was it. It was cool to see the big spider crab though. Gonna get changed now and go start working on dinner, I think. Pretty spot. I think after dinner we'll just go fish and just try a wee bit farther out there. It gets deep extremely quick there. You can like walk in as far as that rock there, and then it just drops down to like 30 foot. I didn't really get him. Don't know if I got that or not, but a big hare just jumped out in front of us. Okay, so I'm gonna cook up a bit of dinner now. I'm gonna make hot dogs with these hot dogs I got at or sausages I got a little. So we're gonna have 2 of them each with some brioche rolls. I also got some of these crispy onions to put on top. And then I just have a couple of packets of ketchup as well. So yeah, that's what we're gonna make for dinner. Bit of a disaster. I went and opened my rucksack and my stove was broken. The plastic is just cracked there. It was only like a wee cheap stove I got at a little anyway, but it was handy. I used it on like a few camping trips, but yeah, it is broke. The hot dogs we have though are already cooked, so like it was just going to be heating them up, so we can still make them, so it's not the end of the world. Dinner served. 2 hot dogs with some crispy onions and a can each. Could have been worse, it's just why I didn't bring burgers or something. Yeah. Cheers. Taste test. They're actually very nice. They'd be a bit nicer if they were hot, but yeah, what can you do? Right, we're gonna go down now and do a bit of fishing, see if we can catch something. I have a rod with me. I have a few different lures, a few sets of feathers. So we'll see if we can get a pollock or a mackerel. Not that we'll be able to cook them up anyway since my stove disintegrated. But bit of crack to pass an hour or 2. Fish on. I'd say he's only small. Pollock.
Yeah.
That's a mackerel garden.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Oh, he's away. He's away. It was a wee mackerel. But I see a nice sea urchin But too far away. The tide's going out, so I'll get him in 10 minutes. I did 4 or 5 casts there, but I just had one mackerel on, but he got off just before I was about to lift him up. But Connor's going to have a few casts now. See if he has any more luck. This was the lure we had on, but we're just going to try a slightly bigger, heavier lure now to see if we have any more luck.
Oh yeah.
Here's a nice one.
Oh yeah.
Aye, a bit small.
Wee bit small maybe.
What's that? Oh, here boy.
Nice colour.
Yeah, he's gorgeous. Look at the colour of him, he's class. He's lovely. Right, get the pick out of him and get him back in.
Yeah.
There he goes. Right, we're going to move on to another spot now, but just before I go, I can see a couple of sea urchins just down here, and the tide's gone out another wee bit, so I should be able to grab one now. There's a nice sea urchin. He's good looking, isn't he?
It's big.
He looks like a hedgehog. He's nice looking. There's another one down there as well. He actually looks a bit bigger, but he's a bit too deep. I can't grab him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put him back down now. Right, we'll carry on. No more fish anyway. Just the one pollock, and I had a mackerel on too, but he got off. But yeah, we're going to leave the fishing at that for tonight, I think. Pretty spot to be fishing anyway. Connor's making for high ground. We're just back at the tent now, and I was just walking beside the tent, and look at the amount of snails that's here. There's snails absolutely everywhere. All wee tiny ones. It's like a little snail village. I seem to like that plant, whatever it is, growing right down by the beach. At some spot for a tent. 10 meters from the beach. The tide's out now, but it'll be up as far as that seaweed in a couple hours time. Me and Connor are going to head up on this hill now. Chill out for a while. Watch the sunset. I'm after sitting on a can of Heineken that's spraying everywhere. Oh Jesus, Connor. Drink it, man. You're wearing more of the can than you drank. Ah, Jesus Christ. There goes a good can of Heineken. The lens is even all wet. Such a nice evening here, so calm. We're gonna have a nice sunset in an hour's time maybe. There's Cruit Island over there, and then that's Ironmore there. The sun's kind of setting in between them. Should be nice if the clouds don't get any worse. The sun hasn't quite set yet, but it's kind of faded away behind them clouds. So I don't think we're gonna get to see it go down behind the horizon, but the sky looks pretty enough tonight. I think we're gonna call it a night soon, so we'll see you in the morning. EOI.
Oh man, why is it so bright?
Imagine why, everyone. So my plan for this morning was to wake up and make breakfast and then maybe go fishing and maybe go swimming and snorkeling again. Because the stove was broke, I have no way to cook the food I brought for us. So I think we're just gonna call it an early, take the tent down now and start making our way home. Okay, we got our tent packed up now and all our stuff with us, so we made sure not to leave a mess. So we're gonna make our way back to the car now. So we made it back to the car. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, Slan.